Hey everybody, welcome to another movie review, and today I will be reviewing Slacker. Yes, Slacker. This movie came out in 1991, and it is written, directed, and produced by Richard Linklater, who did movies like School of Rock and also movies like Dazed and Confused, the Before trilogy, uh, Boyhood, and Scanner Darkly, a bunch of movies. And this is one of his first films. This is actually his second film. He did another one. I can't remember the name of it, but it had like a really long title though, and it was just like a very independent film that nobody really has heard of. I think it's only been released on the Criterion release of Slacker. I think that's the I think that was the only way it got released. But Slacker is an independent film though. But this was the movie that put him on the map. Well, kinda. Oh, okay. Actually, no. Dazed and Confused put him on the map, but this one, like, first got him some attention. Because this movie did pretty well whenever it came out. It, was in film festivals or whatnot. So, yeah, Slacker. This film it's a very interesting film. This is like, there's not another movie like this, I don't think. At least I haven't seen one. It's what's called like a day in the life type film where um there are no main characters at all and not even a plot. But what it is, it's just like uh okay, so like it starts out with this guy who is at I think was at a bus station, and he got a ride from a taxi, and he's like very talkative. By the way, he was played by Richard Linklater, the director. Um, and he's just talking about dreams, I think, and then he gets dropped off, and um, I think he saw like a woman that like an older woman like dead on the street or something, and then it follows like a different character right after who like stepped into the frame, and then the camera is on that person, and that's what it is. It's like following different people. It takes place in Austin, Texas, which is where Richard Linklater was from, and that idea there to film it to where he was from, just in his hometown, inspired Kevin Smith to make this movie, Clerks, which is one of my all-time favorite films, and that was the reason why I wanted to see this movie, because it inspired Clerks. And anyways, but yeah, it's just like it follows all these different people, and they talk about all kinds of different stuff, like I don't know, all kinds of different stuff like politics, and conspiracy theories, and relationships, and just stuff like that. It just like, yeah, it's a very interesting film, and I really liked it. I really enjoyed this film. I thought it was really good, and just great. Just yeah, I just thought it was just a very unique film, and just very well done and well written and well acted too. Everybody did a great job. There was like a little bit of flaws to it. Like, for example, there was a boom mic in one shot by accident, but that's not a big deal. That happens sometimes. Sometimes they just don't see it, and it happens to be in the film. That doesn't happen a lot in films, because most of the time, they like make sure that there's none of that, and if there is, they'll cut it out. But like independent films, sometimes I don't know. Sometimes they might not even care, maybe. So I don't know, but I only noticed it once though, whenever I was watching it. But other than flaws like that, it is a very good film, very good independent film. I love independent films. Like for example, Clerks. Probably my favorite independent film. Probably. Well, actually, no. Eraserhead was an independent film as well, so that's my favorite movie of all time. Um, but yeah, and this came out in the '90s. The '90s had like the best independent films, like Clerks, for example, and Tarantino had some great ones like Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction. Even though that's a very popular film, but still, that um, that was independent and a bunch of others too. But yeah, this is just a really cool film, and this, like I said, that the idea that it like follows different characters. Um, it takes place all in one day too. Well, I think it goes on to the next morning at the end of the film, but it mostly takes place on one day, like Clerks. Um, but it is different from Clerks. Um, but the episode, like I said, where it follows different characters and stuff throughout the day. The episode of The Simpsons, there was an episode of The Simpsons that was very similar to this film. I don't know if they base it off of it. I looked it up, and it didn't say anything about them based on Slacker, so it might not be, but it reminds me of it. But that episode is called 22 Short Films About Springfield, where they have like all these different stories of other characters. A very good episode, like one of the best Simpsons episodes. But that's what it reminded me of whenever I was watching Slacker. It reminded me of that episode. Big Simpsons fan that I am. And here's a little fun fact about this film. The woman, the chick from on the poster, and that's a chick, by the way. I thought it was a guy for the longest time, but it's actually a chick. Like I didn't know until I heard her speak in the film. But yeah, on the poster, which should be the thumbnail of this video, but she is actually her name. The actress who plays her is her name is Teresa Taylor, I think, and she was actually a drummer for that band, the Butthole Surfers. Yeah, little known fact: Butthole Surfers are from Texas, and so was this movie. So yeah, I thought that was really cool. That was her. I didn't know that. I didn't know. I didn't even know that was supposed to be a girl. On the poster, but I thought it was a guy. But I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell because she had like hat and glasses, and I think her hair was a little shorter. But yeah, like I said, I didn't even know until she spoke. But yeah. Anyways, but yeah, this is a very good film. This was my second Richard Linklater film after School of Rock. I haven't seen Dazed and Confused yet, or the Before trilogy, or Boyhood, or Scanner Darkly, or any of his films. I hear most of them are good, and I will check probably most of them out. Maybe all of them. I don't know. There's some with Matthew McConaughey, and just like Dazed and Confused has McConaughey in it. But I'll see that one at least. But I don't like McConaughey, so I don't know if I'll see all of his films. He's like in a few of them. But yeah. Anyway, so this was my second Richard Linklater film, and I like it better than School of Rock. I do like School of Rock, but I like this better than School of Rock. It's just a really cool film. I loved it. I just thought it was just awesome. I don't recommend it for everybody, though. if you like independent films, then I recommend it. And if you like Clerks, then yeah, I recommend it. If you like Clerks, I recommend it. But it's not a movie for everybody. It might be kind of boring for some people because it's a dialogue film, and some people, not everyone likes dialogue films. I love dialogue films because I love Kevin Smith and Quentin Tarantino, who I call the kings of dialogue films. Like that, all their movies are pretty much dialogue films, pretty much. But so if you don't like dialogue films, that's fine. You don't have to see it because I understand too, because it can be boring at times. Well, okay, this movie I didn't think was boring. At least I didn't, but I can understand why someone else would think it's boring. So, like I said, it's not a movie for everybody, so I don't recommend it to everybody, but I do recommend it to independent film lovers, people who like Clerks, and film buffs in general. I recommend it for those. If you're one of those type of people, then go watch it. I watched it last night on YouTube for free, and if you want to watch it, go look on my channel, and it should be in my liked videos. So yeah, go look on my channel in the playlist and look at my liked videos. If my liked videos are there, it should be, and it should be in there. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, Slacker, a great film. I really enjoyed it. And I'm gonna give Slacker an A. I'm gonna give it an A. I really enjoyed this film, and it's probably one of my favorites now. Like any movie that has like an A plus, A or A minus, I love it, and they're probably considered to be my favorite movie. So yeah, Slacker is one of my favorite movies, and I give it an A. I love it. This is a great film, and like I said, very well made, very well written, very well acted. Like, this movie felt real. I like movies like that, where they feel like they're real, and that's what Slacker was. It felt like it was real. So yeah, Slacker, A. Alright, there we go. That's my review of Slacker. I hope you enjoyed it. And go watch it if you want. In the comments, tell me, have you seen Slacker? Have you not? Do you want to see it? Whatever. If not, that's fine. And also tell me, what's your favorite Richard Linklater film? Right now it's Slacker, but it could change because I've only seen 2. But yeah. And yeah, anyways, please like and subscribe. I appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. There'll probably be another bucket list movies list video. So I'll see you then. All right. Peace.